In today's elections, a community of Romanians who wants a profound change in Romania won. A community that wants the proper functioning of the government institutions. A community that wants the reduction of corruption. A community that wants a prosperous economic environment.
Well, our international affairs editor, Kethevane Gorjestani, is joining me here on set. Kethevane, we're going to talk about a lot of the elections because there are a lot of them to follow. But we're going to start with Romania. Nicusor Dan's come from behind for victory. What's behind his victory?
Well, a big chunk of the fact that he made that comeback has to do with the turnout. If you look at what happened between the first and the second round, Nicusor Dan picked up about 900,000 votes in between those two rounds. So he did really benefit from this higher turnout. Between the first and the second round, turnout increased by about 11 points, from 53 to 64%. That's a record in more than a quarter of a century in a Romanian election. And that included also an increase in turnout abroad. Why am I talking about that? Because, of course, in the first round, George Simeon won largely the vote of Romanians abroad. This time there were 660,000 more voters from abroad, and it seems that those people who hadn't turned out in the first round turned out for Nicusor Dan. So it looks as much as like a victory for him as it is a sort of rejection of Simeon, because according to people who really follow closely Romanian politics, there was a sort of a fear of Simeon that motivated those people that hadn't really cared about the first round, who figured, look, this guy might actually win. We're going to go out and vote for the pro-European, the sort of centrist candidate. Simeon did capitalize in the first round on this anger over the initial election. Remember, it was canceled, and Cătălin Georgescu, the man who had won that initial first round, sort of rallied with Simeon. Simeon even insisted that he would make him his prime minister, and it seems that that also wasn't sitting well with a lot of the voters. The results for Romania now means that the sort of European path will continue. The support for Ukraine will continue, but Dan is going to have to address a lot of big challenges, especially domestically, especially the economy, and he's going to have to do that with a society that is very divided, because yes, he won handily, but there's still around 46% of people who voted for his opponent.
Going to talk about Poland.